Every time I say something out here definitively, it goes terribly. We'll see how it actually works out. Another marigold, another raspberry plant, and it too is producing flowers. So I expect that we'll have fruit on that one as well. But they're the same variety. My blackberries are doing fine. Are you gonna... There we go. Focus, focus. More blackberries. Every one of these plants made it. I was absolutely sure that 3 had died. They didn't. They're just fine. As for my apple trees, well, this little dude is trying to show me up. He's trying to get as tall as I am in his first year. You get too big for your britches, they'll cut you back. Tell you what. And this one, well, he knows his name is Dwarf, and he's showing it, because he be short. But they're not supposed to fruit this year anyway. Oh yeah, since that last video, all 3 of the apples on that tree back there fell off. All of them. In a bad windstorm. So, we weren't expecting anything this year anyway. I was going to be pleasantly surprised. And now I'm back to being cynical and jaded again. Oh well. Life goes on. This watermelon has curled. And we talked about pulling it, but the leaves are growing now. Everything is weird. So I'm just going to leave it alone. And we'll see what it does. My pumpkin is growing. He's putting on a lot of leaves, getting a lot bigger. And this watermelon came from seed. He has performed reasonably well, but he has absolutely not surpassed that transplant yet. We'll see what happens. We did have really high winds, and they abused my citrus trees. Orange is doing okay. The kaffir lime, both of them. I expect this one to die anyway. This is the one that arrived with the top broken off. But look at these new leaves, if you can see them. It's putting on new leaves. They come in with the double leaf, just as little bitty baby double leaves. It's really cool. This plant, however, was supposed to be the replacement, the star. You can see all the defoliating that occurred from the wind. Everything blew off. All it left behind was the thorns. Thanks a lot, thorns. I hate you. Well, I guess I should have stayed over here. I moved the spring onions over here because I planted some other stuff and I wanted it all together. The corn has grown unbelievably tall already in just a couple of weeks. Of course, corn will continue to grow until it's 8 feet tall. So, it's got a long way to go. Carrots are coming in. I did harvest 1 carrot because, I mean, they obviously need to be thinned out. They're extremely close together. And I did that on purpose. So, you know, the seeds are so small, and I figured we'll eat them as we thin them out. The carrot was good, but there wasn't much to it. It was a very spindly little root. Rosemary that had been inside all year, it's really perking up. I need to come out and prune it to inspire new growth. The mint, we've been using a lot of mint. We put a few leaves in our iced tea. Boy, it's good. But you definitely want to keep that in a pot so the roots don't spread over and take over your entire garden. The thyme, I still haven't come out here to thin out the thyme. I really, really need to do that. It'll also encourage new growth, thicker, bushier growth too. I put some nasturtiums in this pot as well, and I don't know what this stuff is. I can't remember. But it finally sprouted, and I forgot what it was. I didn't realize it was in there, and I went to go plant the nasturtiums and uprooted it all. Hopefully it makes it. this point, though, I really don't care if it doesn't. This was a complete circle of basil, but I guess in the watering, I washed some of the seeds out, and so we got a sort of a crescent moon shaped basil. Oh well. And then this is lettuce, and so is this, and so is this. I just planted these seeds a couple of days ago. I'm trying to focus on keeping the soil moist so that they'll grow. There's Nolan. He started his Summer Learning Institute today, and he's trying to get logged in. I'll be in to help you with that in a second, okay? Rachel planted this bed with Alana. I can't remember if this was in the last video or not, but the echinacea back there is taking off, and oh, rats, it's leaving me what these are. The black-eyed Susans are sprouting. They're just coming in. And then these that I cannot remember, it's just leaving my mind. I want to say peonies, but they're definitely not peonies. Anyway, this one's not going to make it, I'm afraid. We're not ripping it out because this is green leaves, but a lot of brown on there. And we are watering carefully. So anyway, it's all starting to come together. I love our new furniture. We've made use of that just about every day. And things are growing, things are dying, but that's life as a gardener. Thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.